loved about the work is its sustainability and the passion of the people that we employ out in Uganda. And I think I really only got to grips with this about 11 years ago when I first went out to Uganda. And I looked at the significant impact of the work of the charity, particularly when it comes to things like gender equality. So a massive focus is on making sure that women are able to make decisions about their own sexual health, that women are seen as leaders in the community. You know, it was brilliant to take a team of UK business owners out with me this time. It made such an impact. It helped them to really realise what's important in life. And I think it's a bit of a rite of passage. It really is. Not just that, I think it was wonderful for them to recognise how we can work with other teams from other cultures collectively for the same aim, to help the communities in Mayugi to understand the significant impact that our centres are going to have on their community, on growing leaders. And I think every business owner is a leader in their own right. And the thing that really struck me, particularly this time, is looking around the team as they were working together, painting and gardening and cleaning up. I thought they probably earn more in a meeting than some of the women that we work with will earn in their entire lifetime. And to recognise what people have and what they bring when they live on less than $1 a day, when you don't know whether you're going to survive tomorrow, and yet you find such joy in the simplest things. And I know, talking to the team just before we left, they said that was one of the most significant things that's going to change them. The other thing is, as a leader, we recognise there are so many problems. There are so many problems in Africa. There are so many problems that you think, how do I address them? The sanitation, the poverty, the education, the issues. And the only way Uganda and sub-Saharan Africa are going to find their way out of these problems is through growing more leaders. And if we as leaders, as business owners, can be part of that, can change the future, not just of the women's groups that we work with, but the men too, to change the attitude of the men, to help them to develop businesses for themselves and be profitable and bring something really positive to their communities, then I think that'll be a job well done. I'm really excited that being out here in Uganda over the last couple of weeks, we've done a lot of work on Kathy's centre, and we've painted what we're calling the Tree of Life in the main reception area in that centre. And my absolute intention is to find ambassadors that want to work with us, to make our work absolutely sustainable, to change the future of the young ones that we will be working with in the Early Years Learning Centre, to change the future of girls, teenage mothers, and of women in the communities, to help them to grow businesses, to set up life skills programs for youth who are going to be coming to the centre, and to make sure that we ensure that the youth centre and the health centre are sustainable, so that we're really providing all-round services for one of the poorest communities in Uganda. And in order to do that, I would love companies to become gold ambassadors and silver ambassadors, either commit to making a donation for a year, or preferably as a gold ambassador to 3 years, to supporting our work and changing the lives of those that they work with. If you've got £500 to give, I would love you to become a friend of Act for Africa, and we will put a bronze leaf on our tree with your company's logo on it, and we will present you with a fantastic certificate and opportunities to engage and network with other ambassadors here in the UK. My big project is I really want to make sure that we can raise an additional £50,000 so that we make all of our programmes in Uganda and in Mayugi, this poorest of areas, sustainable, so that we can grow more leaders and help those communities to help themselves. We want companies to give us and give them a hand up and not a handout.